Hey guys, Alice in Wonderland Junk Journal update number 2. So I've done some tea dyeing. I ripped a page, but I got myself a paper punch and prettied up some of the pages, and then I did some tea dyeing and it turned out pretty good. I've got some things to learn. This one, not so much. But what happened with some of these had printing on them ahead of time. And I baked them stacked up because I got impatient. And then as they would dry, I'd peel the top ones off. So they're still usable and neat looking. I'll be adding some pockets and whatnot. And they're wrinkly and crunchy, just like I was hoping. Now I want to also ask, there were a couple that turned out I was very happy with. I should have had that one on top. Well, you can see this one, nice deep on the one part, but I had something laying over it. But I think it's going to still look okay in a book. That doesn't look so bad at all, does it? Anyway, in the comments, I'd like some advice, please. How do you, when these are all stacked up in the tray with the tea water soaking, how in the world, and I put them in individually, how in the world do you pull them up one at a time without ripping them? That's how I rip the edges of these. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to do is, I got my sewing machine out. I'm going to sew some pockets and things in, and then I have also more pages to add to this. The other thing I did was I got a cheapo book from Dollar Tree for $1.50, and I gutted it, taped it, and naturally I sliced it when I was cutting it out. I got a little bit excited with the knife. But anyway, I've repaired that with tape, and I guess with all the other things I do to it, it should increase it, or increase the strength. I'm going to now also put this, I think, tell me if this will work, because I want to hide the stitching on the outside, but on the inside, just for aesthetics, I'll put some pages here. And then I was thinking of putting this in there before I sew in the signatures. And then on the outside, of course, will be this, and that will give the binding there, and then the other one over top to get to the edge. So then I've got the binding and the edge, and there'll be just a little bit of blue sticking out, which I think is kind of neat looking, and I've got a back for it as well. So this I'll do after. Now, another piece of advice, because I haven't ever done the sewing the signatures in. If I sew them in and I hide the stitching with this, am I going about this the right way? Like, am I just dreaming? Is it going to be showing the stitching anyway? Like, will it take the shape of them is what I'm wondering. If not, I guess I could put some other embellishment on there. But that's where I'm at. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time. I'm going to start sewing on here, and I'll show you how that comes out.